Right, good evening, everyone. Tonight we're going to talk about when we do not fit and the quality of our suits are so bad. Sometimes we have good qualities, other times we have bad quality. And that is what our lesson is tonight. So I'm going to share the screen with you, and I want to talk about not fitting. When you don't fit, the quicker you get out of it, the better. It's no good competing against each other. I always say, I wonder who will win the war. Anyway, so let's get on to hand number 2, one of the hands we're going to talk about tonight. And we'll look how the bidding proceeds. And if there are any questions before we play, you'll let me know. That's board 1. I need to get on to board 2. Hold on a second. Right. And then you'll let me know what other boards you want. Right. Okay, so East is going to open this hand 1 club. Nice 6-card suit. And South should not get in the bidding at all. South has no reason to get in the bidding. I would not bid a diamond. I don't have 2 honors. I don't want to suppress a 4-card major, 1. So I think at this stage we should pass. And West will bid 1 heart. Length first, up the line. 4-4 up the line. 5 card, high 5. And it's going to go past by North. And now looking at the hand with the singleton heart, we cannot rebid a no trump. We have a 6-card club suit. Remember, here in North America, we could have a 3-card club suit. So it's our duty to show a 6-card club suit and bid 2 clubs. 2 clubs is a minimum hand, 12 to 14. And it goes past. So far, no one's fitting. And now West cannot make another bid. West is in the minimum range. And West cannot go on and make a further bid of 2 no trump, because 2 no trump is actually 11, 12 points, and we don't fall in that range. So we need to get out now and never bid again. And that's where we should all be in 2 clubs, everyone. You cannot rescue partner just because you have a singleton. So that would be the best thing to do. Were there any questions about this hand before we proceed? No questions? I'm going to look at the Zoom. I mean, the chat, in case any of you don't want to talk, and just write to me. No one. Everyone seems to be very much on board with this. Okay. We're going to leave the 6 of diamonds, the 4th highest. There were 2 unbid suits, diamonds and spades. And I'm not so keen to lead from King 10 of spades. I don't mind leading from Queen 10 in diamonds. It gives my partner a chance to have one of 3 cards, either the ace, the king, or the jack. If I lead from a 4-card spade suit, I'm expecting my partner to have one of 2 cards, either the queen or the ace. The jack will give a trick. So therefore, it's always better to think about what cards are missing and rather leave from the hand where you have more chance of partner having something in the suit. Anyway, we're not in a hurry to put up the jack of diamonds, because if there is a finesse to work, we can do it later. We need to decide and get out that heart. When you have a singleton, you must, whatever you do, play it now, before we draw trumps. You want to get an extra trick in. If the south hand has got the ace, you will have built up 1 discard, the king. Now they're going to cover because they had Queen Doubleton. They must cover. And they'll put up the king. And they'll win the ace. Well, they certainly can't come back a diamond. And they have got 4 clubs to the ace 10. There's no roughing to do in the dummy. And they've got to make a decision to come back the weak suit on the table. And the weak suit on the table in the dummy is a spade suit. So they could try back and come back a spade. And I wouldn't play the jack. I don't want to tell them exactly what I have. I'll come back the 5. And they will play low. And you're going to win the king. And now looking at the hand, I don't think my partner's leading away from the ace. After all, they opened the bidding. So we have to decide what we're going to return. Looking at the dummy, we have 2 choices. We're either going to come back the heart, and we know that looked like a singleton heart. And if it was a singleton, they're going to get a discard anyway. So we either come back the heart or we just continue the diamond. So let's try the diamond and see what they decide to do. Are they going to take a chance? They're not going to take a chance. And I'm going to tell you why. They've got 2 spade tricks. They know the 10 of hearts can throw away a diamond, so they're not going to take that chance. They know for sure that the 10 of hearts is a trick. So while you're here in the dummy, play the 10 of hearts and throw your diamond away. There we go. And now we need to draw the children off the streets. No good roughing with long trumps again. You play the 7 of clubs, and it goes 5 of clubs. Now, I just want to give you a little tip here. When I'm missing the ace, the king, and the 10, I expect my honors to be split. 75% of the time, I'm expecting the king and the ace in either north or the south, split. I will never put up the queen. I will always put in the 9. And the reason I put in the 9 is I often expect an honor 10 to be on my right, and it often works many, many times. If an honor 10 is over your queen jack, it's too bad anyway. You were going to lose all those tricks. So never waste your queen. Put in the 9 and see if that will bring out an honor. And it brought out the king. So that was pretty good because you put in the 9. The power of the 9 is very important. You could ride the 7. The 9, the 7, and the 8 are all the same value. So what are they going to play next? They're going to play the queen of diamonds, obviously. And you're not going to rough your partner's trick. At this stage, you've got 2 natural trump tricks coming to you. So you can either throw away a spade, which is quite a good idea, and you're going to rough it. Okay, now you've got to draw trumps. So play the jack of clubs. Sometimes they might duck the ace, or you can play the queen. It doesn't matter. And they take the ace. What are they going to come back? Well, they're not going to come back a club. So they can only come back the 9 of hearts and hope to give partner an uppercut, but there's no chance because partner's got no more clubs. They're going to rough it. Okay? And now they're hoping that the clubs are going to break. So they'll play the jack of clubs with a little bit of luck and hope they're going to break. And they don't break. That's fine. Just continue with your spades. Your spades are good. If they rough the spade, you don't mind. And all you're going to lose is 1 more trick. And the rest are yours. You've got a rough a heart and the spade is good. And you're going to make 2 clubs. And your spade is good. And that is the right contract. You don't want to be too high on this hand. 2 clubs is correct. Are there any questions on the hand? The clubs did not break 3 and 3, and don't expect it. And I'm going to tell you why. When you see a singleton in the dummy and you have a singleton in your hand, know that the cards are not dividing favorably. That's very important. 2 singletons, 1 in each hand. Don't expect the clubs to break. You have 7 between you. You'd like them 3 and 3. but they don't usually break like that with two singletons, one in each hand. Any other question?
Linda, can you go over the bidding again? I just wanted to kind of get that bid through my head
You
about.
open the club, East opens the club, South passes, West bids one heart, length first, and if they were 4-4 up the line, pass by North, and two clubs by East. Because a club opening here in North America could be a 3-card suit. When you rebid clubs, it guarantees 6. And holding a singleton club, just pass and call it a day. You're not there to rescue partner. You do not have the point count to bid 2-no trump. 2-no trump categorically is 11, 12 points, and you do not have it. Okay. So get out now and never bid again.
Okay, thank you.
Okay?
Yes, thank you.
Any other questions? I'm looking at the chat. No. Okay. Well, we'll get on to hand number 3. I always say, when you don't fit, just quit. And I've never gone wrong. The quicker we get out, the better. Okay. South is the dealer. South's unbalanced and opens one heart. And West cannot double. Let's talk about these so-called takeout doubles. When you double the opener's suit, you are short in the suit they open, and you have tolerance for 3 suits, and you do not have clubs. So this is called a pass, everybody. 1 spade, up the ladder. Pass by East. And all we can bid here is 2 hearts. Partner, I have a 6-card heart suit. And it goes pass. We are not fitting. Don't get busy, the opponents. If we're not fitting, don't get busy. When we fit, we balance. When we don't fit, get out. Now, North is not to bid again. North has a singleton heart. Partner could have a singleton spade. We do not know what partner spade holding is, but you have a minimum hand, and the quicker we get out of this, the better. So let's just pass 2 hearts, everybody. And the lead's going to be the ace of spades from ace king. I always want to lead the ace from ace king, even if they bid the suit, because it helps me to guide where to go from here when it comes to looking at the dummy. When it comes to looking at the dummy, it does help a little bit. So we lead the ace of spades. Now the suit we're going to set up, obviously, is the south hand with the long hearts. So we count the losers. In the spade suit, we have 1 loser. In the heart suit, we may have 1 heart, we may have 2 hearts. Everything depends on how they divide it. But if we have 7 between us, and here we have 2 singletons again, remember what I just said about 2 singletons, 1 in each hand? I don't expect the hearts to break 3 and 3, but you just never know what could happen. So let's say we lose 1 heart trick, 1 spade trick. In the diamond suit, we have to look for the jack of diamonds and the ace of diamonds. So it's very hard to know which way to play the diamonds, so I'm not going to touch the diamonds yet. And let's look at the club suit. We should lose 2 clubs if we have to play them ourselves. If the defenders get frisky and put on the ace of clubs, we will only lose 1 club trick. So let's see what happens here. We need an entry to the dummy. And we've got no sure entry to the dummy because we don't know where the jack of diamonds is and we don't know where the ace of diamonds is. So let's play the spade. And you're going to play the kings. And you're going to trumpet. Well, I don't want to touch the club suit, everyone, because that's like committing suicide. I just want them to play for me. I don't want to touch that club suit. I only want to lose 1 club trick. So let me try and hope I can get an entry to the diamond suit. So we've got one way of playing it. This is my first way. I'm going to play the king of diamonds. They should cover an honor with an honor. And what are they going to return? They're not going to come back a diamond. They're not going to come back a spade. They're not going to play a trump. So they may return the jack of clubs, which in essence might work out very well for you because you've got the 9 and the 8. But we're not sure yet. Let's see what happens. And now you don't want to put up the king. You want to play low. And East cannot put up the ace. When you see the ace 10 and partners denied the queen, you want to make 2 club tricks. You want to make the 10 and you want to make the ace of clubs. So you cannot put up the ace. Third hand high does not apply in this position because dummy has the king. You only go as high as whatever's in the dummy. Once dummy's got the king, there's no ways you're putting up that ace of clubs. You want to make 2 club tricks. You know the partner hasn't got the queen, and partner's showing she's short. They let a jack from a doubleton. So declarers most probably got the queen. All right, so now they want to still get to dummy to play those hearts. They're not touching the club suit. They're not leading away from the ace of clubs. Trust me. They've already shown up with the ace of diamonds. I expect my aces to be split. So let's try the diamond and see if we can get a trick in here. Put in the 10. It worked. Now we're going to take our heart finesse and put up the queen. Well, that worked out pretty well. Now, we don't mind if the right hand gets in with the heart because they can't touch the diamonds. I mean, the clubs. So we've got to lay down the ace and hope they're 3 and 3. But don't expect that. Don't expect that. And they were not 3 and 3. Okay, well, once they're not 3 and 3, we know that this is a bad situation. Let's draw another trump. Spades are useless. Now they've got the best heart. Don't use a trump with a trump. Let's try and do what's called a loser on a loser. I have 2 club losers. I have a heart loser. If my diamonds break, I can throw away a loser and I don't care if they trumpet because it was a loser anyway. We're consolidating one loser for the other loser. Instead of losing 3 tricks, we only lose 2 tricks. Look what happens. Let's go for the diamond. And it looks like they're going to break. They did break. Now you play your 9 of diamonds, which is good, everybody. Okay? And now you throw away a club. That was a loser anyway. Now you don't mind if they trumpet because that was a loser as well. We've consolidated 2 losers into 1 by throwing away the club. They can trumpet. We don't mind. And now they're going to play a club. And you will not put up the king because you know that the left hand has not got it. And they will put up the 10. And now when they play the ace, you can trumpet. So instead of losing 3 tricks, we only lost 2 tricks by converting on the 4th diamond, a discard for a winning diamond to throw away a club. And now we made 1 over trick. But if we don't do that, we might make our contract of 2 hearts. Are there any questions on this hand? Any questions? I'm looking at the chat. Remember, we've got to look for that jack of diamonds. We need that entry. We've just got to hope and see if we can find it. And that is why I played the high card from the short side first. I played the king of diamonds. And that helped me a little bit. But they don't know how many I have. No other questions? All right, we'll go on to hand number 9. The important thing is getting out now and not bidding against each other. Okay. Here the dealer is North. North is unbalanced, but North does have to open this hand 1 heart. Even though the King of Spades is not worth very much. So we are going to open 1 heart in the North hand. It's going to go pass by East. 1 spade up the bidding ladder. We don't have 3 hearts. So we show our 4-card suit. I do not want anybody ever to bid a no trump to tell me your point card. We're not interested in the point card. We are interested in looking for our 8-card major suit fit. Partner could have 4 spades. So please never bury a 4-card major up the bidding ladder. I see this all the time, wanting to show their point card. Pass by West. 2 hearts by North. Pass, pass, and pass. You're done. No more bidding. What else can we do? We don't fit, we quit. Partner showed a 6-card suit. We have an 8-card fit. Forget about it. There's nothing more to the hand. And you're going to leave the top of a sequence. Now, Queen Jack 9 is considered a full sequence. When 1 card is missing, the 10, you treat that as a full sequence. Queen Jack 9. It's the same if you have Jack 10 8. Jack 10 8 is also considered a full sequence with 1 card missing. We leave the Queen of Diamonds. Now, when we play this game, we've got to start looking at losers. I don't care how long it takes you to play, but you're not going to play so fast that you just think, oh, I better draw the children off the streets. No, 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 that does not exist. Let's count the losers before we play. In the diamond suit, we have 2 losers. In the club suit, we could lose 3. We don't know. And in the spades, we don't have any. And in the hearts, we've got 2 losers. So we've got 2 heart losers, 2 diamond losers, that's 4. And we may have 3 club losers. We have no idea how the clubs are divided. That's too many losers. We are no more in control of the diamond suit. That is called a fast loser. When you've only got 1 trick left in that suit and they play that suit, it's called a fast loser, not a slow one, a fast one. If you have the King of Diamonds, it would be a slow one. So now you're looking at 2 diamond losers. You've got to try. I dropped the 10 to tell my partner I like it. Take the ace. Forget about drawing the trumps. Look at those beautiful spades. And greed does not pay. You've got no taxi to that dummy. Play that King of Spades. Put up the ace. Overtake it. You've got no taxi to dummy. None. I know it's heartbreaking, but you've got to do it. Why? Because you're getting 2 discards. Queen of Spades. Throw your diamond away. Now. Right now. While you can. Play the Jack of Spades. And throw your other diamond away right now. Don't even wait. All right, now we've got to get the kids off the street. We know we've got to draw trumps. Also, we don't know how the clubs are divided. My right play on this club situation is to expect the ace-jack on my right, not over the 10, but under the 10. So if I did play a club, I would play the 2 of clubs. And it goes 7. And I would put in the 10. I will never put up the queen. Why? Because remember I told you, aces and kings are split, 1 in each hand. It's a 75% chance that the ace and the king of clubs are 1 in each hand. So my only hope is that the jack is on my right, not over the 10, but on my right. So play the 10, and that worked out pretty well. Now we know where the jack is. I don't think they've got the ace because they would have led the ace from ace king. So I expect the ace jack to be on the other side. But I can't get back to dummy, everybody. I cannot get back there. But doesn't matter. Let's try and play and draw trumps. The 8, the queen, the jack, the 10, the 9 are all the same value. They won this trick. What are they going to come back? Obviously, a diamond. Their partner told them they love diamonds. And you're going to trump it. And now you really want to get back to that dummy. So how will you get there? We'll play the Queen of Hearts. You never know what the opponents might do. They should cover, but they may not. So let's say they don't cover. Aces will always win later. And they won the king. And what are they going to come back? They're either going to come back the 10 of spades or the 7 of diamonds. So let's say they come back the 10 of spades. It's you to trump. You have to trump with something. Now, you do not know whether the East has a spade or not. So you better rough with the Jack of Hearts, everybody. Remember, you're not sure what they have. The 7 is missing. All right, now you've got to draw another child off the streets. The 8 and the 10 and the 9 are all the same value. Please play the 6 of hearts to the 8. You must look at the small cards. And what will they come back? Well, if they come back a club, they've handed you the whole hand on a platter. They should never come back a club. When dummy's dead, and you know declarer's got no more diamonds, do not play around a dead dummy. Leading around a dead dummy is a suicide. You don't want to finesse cards for declarer. By playing the Jack of Diamonds, there's no rough and discard. There are no trumps in the dummy. Let them trump. Let them play to you. They'll draw the last trump. There's one more out. And now they're going to have to give you 2 club tricks. If they play the queen, you'll make the ace and the jack. If they play the 9, you'll make the ace and the jack. And you're going to make your contract. So let's hope. It's not going to happen. But you've made your contract. And that is what counts, everyone, is that we have stopped bidding. We're not going to let the train keep going. The train has to stop now. And we make 2 hearts, everyone. Any questions? No questions? Good. So from tonight, no one's going to bid against each other. If they bid their suit twice, you say, good luck to you, partner. You're on your own. I have nothing to do with it. And that is what we're going to do in bridge. The quicker we quit, the better it is. So we'll go on to number 12. Okay. One of the worst shapes I've seen in bridge is a 5-3-3-2. No aces, but you still have to open the bidding. So West has got to open 1 heart because we play 5-card majors. It's going to go past by North. And East cannot bid 2 diamonds. Why? Because East doesn't have enough high card points to bid at the 2 level. So when you don't have enough high card points at the 2 level, all you can do on this hand is bid your 4-card major up the ladder. 1 spade. Pass by South. And now what is the opener's rebid? The opener's rebid tells us everything. 1 no trump. Partner, if my hand was 15 to 17, I would have opened 1 no trump. So when I rebid 1 no trump, I have a no trump shape. I do not have 9 cards in 2 suits. I have a 5-3-3-2 shape. And that is what I describe. I have 12 to 14. If I was unbalanced, I would bid another suit. If I was 5, 4, 2, 2, I would bid another suit, but I'm not. And when it goes 1 no trump and you've got a singleton heart, you cannot bid diamonds. That shows 5 spades. You cannot bid again 2 no trump, because that would show 11, 12 points, asking partner for 14. Just quit. You have a singleton heart, don't worry about it. Your partner opened the suit, just let's get out now, everybody, because 9 or 10 points opposite 14 never makes a game. Partner's maximum point count is 12 to 14, because with 15, partner would have opened 1 no trump. Are there any questions before we go on?
I have a question, Linda.
Please.
We were north-south, so we didn't do anything. We just passed.
Good.
But the people we played against, east overbid, I guess overbid their hand from what you're saying, bid 2 diamonds instead of 1 spade on the first round, 1 heart, 2 diamonds. I understand why they shouldn't have done that, but their partner left them there. And
in a new suit?
In a new suit, but they end up making 2 diamonds. The hand makes 2.
Well, that was
Luck.
unbelievable.
Okay, but we
Partner
should
could have had
but
20
we shouldn't
points,
have done that.
15 points.
They shouldn't do that. How many points do they need to bid the 2 diamonds? They need 2 honors.
No, they don't need 2 honors. They need 11 points up.
Okay.
Our 1 no trump is 6 to 10. Anybody at the 2 levels, at least 11 up.
Right. As soon as I did it, I circled it. I knew
Oh
that it
my
was,
God, they
that was a
cannot
lot.
pass.
But they made
down.
it. They got lucky. They got
Well,
lucky.
they got lucky because they could have had 20 points in their partner and they've missed a game or a slam. They're not allowed to pass a new suit. It's one of the rules of the game. It's one of the rules of the game. So now they've bid heart, spades, and no trump, and we're not leading a diamond. We're going to lead the 2 of clubs, 4th from our longer suit. And now we've got to try and build up lots of tricks here. So we've got quite a bit of work to do. We've got 2 club tricks. We've got 1 diamond is 3. Maybe we can set up that lovely diamond suit, which is a great source of tricks. The 5-3 with an entry. I like that. So maybe we will see what happens. Let's see what they do. So it goes low diamond. Okay. Can they harm you in any way? No, I don't think so. So maybe we should just duck the first trick. Nothing can happen to you. Nothing. If they open up any suit, you're very happy. They should come back another club. They should come back another club. But where do we want to be? That's the whole point in question. And the weak suit is hearts. And you've got 4 anyway, and you're holding both of them, so that doesn't look enticing either. You don't want to touch spades because you've got the queen 10 over the jack. And diamonds is a foregone conclusion. Partners rebid a no trump. Why would we ever want to open up that beautiful diamond suit? So I think under the circumstances, giving them the first trick is the right way to go. And then you can decide to come back the club. And you come back the 10. You've got a doubleton left. Where are they going to win it? In their hand or in the dummy? There's a lot of work to do on this hand. You really want to win that, keep the ace of clubs as your entry for the diamonds. So particularly, I'd rather win the club in my hand. And now I'm going to go for the diamonds. I need that ace of clubs. That's my taxi for those beautiful diamonds. So now this is how we play the hand. When we've got 8 between us, we play for a 3-2 break. Hopefully, it will break 3 and 2. It's very strong percentage, 68%. We play the 5 of diamonds to the ace. Then we play a low diamond. Oh, they've dropped the 10. Then we play a low diamond. And the jack came up. Well, that was even more beautiful. Because now if they take the king of diamonds, all your diamonds are good. So let's say he doesn't take the king of diamonds. You don't care. You don't care at all. Let's play another diamond, everybody, and get that king out now. And now what are they going to throw away? Maybe a club. All right, so now they may play back another club. They're not going to open up any suit to get out that ace of clubs. And now you've got to keep parity with dummy, but they haven't supported spades. You've got to keep parity with declarer. Declarer but hearts. You cannot afford to throw away one heart, everyone. Not one. They're bid hearts. Throw away a spade. All right, you're in the dummy. Well, this looks pretty good. Your 2 diamonds are good. Play the 9 of diamonds. Oh my gosh. Now what are they going to throw away? Well, they can throw away 1 spade. And what are you going to throw away? 1 heart. And you'll throw 1 heart. And they'll play another diamond. Now you can't bear the queen of spades, so you'll have to throw the heart away. And they will throw away a heart. And you'll throw away a spade. Now you have to play the heart, everyone. You're not touching that spade suit. You're going to hope they can open it up for you. So you play a heart. Second hand low. And now you put in the jack and hope to bring out the ace. And it held a trick. Well, that was even better. How many tricks have you made? You've made 1 no trump? So far? We haven't made 1 no trump yet. Let's go on. Now, what are we going to do next? Well, I don't want to play the spade suit. I want them to play to me. So let me give them the heart. Okay. And then we're going to take the queen of hearts. And now they've got the best club. And now you're going to come back a spade. And the rest is theirs. And we're making 1 no trump. Because they have that extra 13th club. And now we can't go down. Okay, someone's asking me a question. Let me have a look. Okay, I have a look. Are there any questions on this hand? Right, they want me to go over board 7. Before I go over board 7, can you ask any questions on this particular hand? Do not be scared to leave 1 no trump with a singleton in partner suit. Just accept it. You cannot bid a new suit of diamonds. Because then it would show 5 spades. Okay? Any questions? None? All right, let's get on to number 7. I just want you all to learn to get out, that's all. You don't fit, just get out and quit. I always told all the teachers, when you don't fit, just quit. Let's look at number 7. I don't know if they want the bidding or they want the play, but I think we'll do both. Let me see. They want me to go over it. Okay, well, we'll see. I don't know if they want bidding and play. All right, well, we'll have a look. Both. Okay, let's look. Oh, I'm opening 1 no trump. This is a 1 no trump opening. You do not need a stopper in all the suits. So I would definitely open 1 no trump in the south hand. And it's going to go pass. And you're going to bid now. Do you bid Stamen or not? Let's talk about a 4-3-3-3 shape. When I hold a 4-3-3-3 shape with jacks and queens, I do not Stamen. But if my hand held aces and kings only, even if I'm 4-3-3-3, I always Stamen. Because aces and kings are for suit contracts, queens and jacks are for no trump contracts. On this particular hand, I'm not a result player. I will not Stamen on 4-3-3-3 with this hand. I would just bid 3 no trump.
Right. That's what we did.
Is that what you did? Okay. Right, and they're going to lead. Now, there was no stamen, no stamen. And usually we lead a major. Invariably, we lead a major because there's no stamen. But I have one exception, only one. And my exception is if you've got a good 5-card minor. If you've got a 4-card minor, please do not lead it under any circumstances. But if you have a 5-card minor, I do lead my 5-card minor. So if this was 4 diamonds, I would lead the 10 of spades, or that's what I would lead, my short major. But I would lead the 10 of diamonds, top of an interior sequence. And now we've got quite a bit of work to do. Let's look at how many tricks we have. In the spade suit, we have 3 tricks. I don't know if the spades are going to break. In the hearts, we've got 2, the ace and the king, that's 5. In the diamonds, we're forced to take a diamond finesse. We have no choice. That's 6. And maybe if the diamond works, it's 7. And if the heart finesse works, maybe 8. And in the clubs, I'm not touching the club suit. So let's try the diamond and see if it works. Well, that's one hurdle over. Before I do anything on this hand, I need to work on long suits first. My 4-3 spade fit can come in later. I'm not in a hurry. I need to try and set up an extra heart trick. We have a 4-3 fit, and if they break 3 and 3, I would like to make that 4th heart, even if we don't make the jack of hearts. So I'm going to play the 2 of hearts to the high card from the short side. And now not having the queen and not having the 10, I've only got one way to play the hearts, everybody. Up to the jack. And it works. But I'm not sure if they're bluffing me. One thing is definite. If they've got 4 to the queen, I'm not going to put on the king of hearts because I've got the 9. I'm going to play a spade to my hand just to get back to play another heart. Pretend you're taking a finesse. Don't put up the ace. Anyone who puts up the ace shows great confidence that they've got everything. And now play the 4 of hearts. And they did not bluff me. And you put up the king. Now my 9 of hearts is good. I like that. And what are they going to throw away? Well, one of the most important things in this game, we got to keep parity, but we don't know whether the south hand has got 4 spades or 3 spades. We have got no idea what to hold. None whatsoever. So we've got to be very careful. What do we discard? I can't even give you a word of advice. So you could throw away the jack of diamonds, but I want to keep a diamond because we could always set up the diamond suit. So we've got to make a discard. So if we throw away a spade, they're making the extra spade. So maybe we throw away the 2 of clubs and they throw away a club. Okay? And now what are they going to throw away? They're not going to throw away a spade. You can't both throw away the same suit. You've got to watch each other. If one throws clubs, one throws diamonds. It's very hard to do that. All right, now we've got to go for the spades. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay. Well, we don't know if the spades are going to break. The spades may break. So let's try the spades. They didn't break. All right, so far we got 8 tricks. We're looking pretty happy here. Now we can go for our 9th trick. And not worry about not making our contract. And that's our 9th trick, everybody. The rest they can have. And we make 9 tricks, everyone. Are there any questions on the bidding? Any questions?
I wonder, when we were playing, my partner opened 1 no trump. And then let's see, and then, the West said two no trump, but it came up in a red square. And I was just wondering, of course, I mean, we clobbered them, but, I was wondering what that meant, why somebody would bid that two no
Well,
trump.
1 no trump, 2 no trump is 10 cards in the minors. They might have got their wires crossed. If they're playing that 2 no shows diamonds, it's not possible. There'd have to be an alert. But
There
2
was
of no
an
trump.
alert. Yes, there was an alert, but
But what did it say? Do you know what it meant?
it meant I think they said deaf diamonds, so
That's okay.
yeah.
And then North just adds 2 hands together and bids 3 no trump. You've got the
That
diamond
means-
stopper and you've got 10 points. Just bid 3 no trump.
Yeah, I was a bit confused, so I was going to bid 3 no trump.
You must.
But I passed.
No. You add your points to your partner's points and know there's a game.
Yeah.
Don't let people outbid you, even if they make the wrong bids. And I've seen people make a lot of wrong bids.
Okay.
A lot. Okay.
All right, thank you.
All right. Okay. So now we're going to go into hand number 5, and then hand
Wait,
number
wait,
1.
before you go, Linda.
Yes.
Can you tell me when you had 7 cards here at the beginning in spades and 7 in hearts?
Correct.
And you started to say that you were going to start with a longer suit to attack.
Well, I
it.
want to start with the heart suit first because my spades hopefully will break.
But
I've
why
got to
wouldn't
do
the
my
heart hopefully-
groundwork. I've got to do my groundwork while I have the ace of diamonds. I don't want to tell them they know everything. If you start running off a suit, then they'll know how to defend and they'll find the club switch. Never let people know what you have in your hand. Always keep that closed so they don't know where all your points are. It's very bad bridge to start running your suits because now they can work out the whole hand.
Oh, it's because of which hand's the dummy that you chose the heart.
Exactly. In the dummy, they
Okay,
don't know which
right.
is
It
your
wasn't
hand and
because
what
it was
you
a
hold.
7 cards. They were both 7 card suits, but it's
Exactly.
because it's in the dummy. They've already seen your high cards. You're hiding your other
Right.
spade
They
cards.
don't
Got
know.
it. Got it.
So
Got it.
you've got to go for the heart while you control the other suits and they're not sure where all your points are yet. So that's a big mistake. People want to just take their tricks. Don't do that. Keep your winners, dig up your treasures. And your treasures are 3 ways. And I've discussed that before. Finesses, long suits, and promotion. Those are the 3 ways we play out no trumps. All right. Then I think they said they wanted hand number 5. Someone asked for 5 first and then 1. I'll
Yes,
go on to hand number 5 for you. And we'll go on to that one now. And we'll talk about it.
But Linda, before you go to the next hand, so it did end up in 2 no trump.
No, 3 no trump.
I know because I passed. The contract was 2 no trump for West.
2 no trump are West. You can't pass. You got to double. Penalties. Do anything.
Okay.
Double. Penalty double. We've got the majority of the points. They're in trouble. Let's punish them. Don't let a fish get away.
Yeah.
Anytime you have all the majority of the points, just put that red card, double. But
Okay.
don't ever pass because you're telling partner you've got nothing and you've got 10 points.
Yeah.
And 10 and 15 is 25. So
Right.
make sure you get to game.
Yes.
Or
Okay.
double them for penalties. I don't care. As long as we can do something to punish them.
But
They
I
would
mean, we punished them because we got 400 points.
Yeah, but you could make 600.
Okay, I see.
So that's not so great. But if you double them, it would be great.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Very
Thank you.
good. Okay. All right. So the dealer here has to pass North. And now we have East with a 6-card heart suit and a 4-card club suit. I think they most probably would open 2 hearts. Looks like a week 2 opening. Not vulnerable, I definitely would open 2 hearts. And now let's talk about the south hand, everybody. When you're holding 16 points in a heart stopper, It is your duty to tell your partner that you have a heart stopper and you have 15 to 18 points. So please make sure you bid 2 no trump. 2 no trump categorically says, I have a heart stopper and I have 15 to 18 points. It's going to go past by west. And now north is going to transfer. No, north's going to bid 3 hearts. That is a transfer as if they've never opened. It's a demand to bid spades. It's going to go pass. You have to bid 3 spades. You have no choice. Partner could have no points at all in the hand. And it's going to go pass. And now you add up your points to partner's points. And you say to yourself, I've got 9. And my partner's showing me 15 to 18. Well, I've got a doubleton. I really like this hand. I like my controls. And the weak 2 is on my left. So it looks like everything is working. I'm going to bid 3 no trump. Now, 3 no trump gives partner a choice of contract. One thing I want all of you to remember, never, ever, 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 ever repeat a transfer suit. When you transfer, it shows 5. So you're not allowed to ever, ever, ever bid that suit again. And that asks the partner to choose. Partner, if you've got 3 spades with me, go to 4 spades. And if you don't have 3 spades with me, leave 3 no trump. And you will now go to 4 spades. That is the correct contract, everybody. What did you get to that you asked me about this hand? I'm interested to know.
Okay, I asked you because they did not open that weak hearts.
So then you opened 1 no trump.
So I opened 1 no trump. My partner said 2 hearts, properly transferred me to spades at 2 spades.
And then?
He bid 3 spades, inviting me to go to 4. I thought he was telling me he had a 6-card suit.
Guaranteed 6. Guaranteed. We
But
never
I didn't go because I didn't know if he had the points to do it or if he was
No,
transferring.
you can't pass. You know that with your 16 and a doubleton heart, you've got to accept the invitation.
How do I know how many points he has if he has enough points?
He's inviting you, showing you he's got 9.
By going to 3 spades.
Correct. He could have
Showing
7
me-
and a
he's
6
showing
card
me
spade
6 of
suit.
them and enough points to invite me.
Only 9 maximum, because he's got to have 7 and a 6 card spade suit to invite you. Because if he had 9 or 8 and a 6 card suit, that makes 10. That is a game.
Oh, he would go to game on his own.
Exactly, because you promised that you have 2 and he's got 6, but he can't
Right.
repeat that suit. That's a mistake I see all the time when I'm teaching bridge, is that they repeat a transfer suit. Never, ever, 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 ever allowed, ever.
Thank you.
So
We knew
now looking
our
at
bidding
the
was off,
losers,
but now we know what was wrong. Thanks.
good. Now looking at the losers, we have hopefully no spade losers. We have 1 heart loser. We have 2 club losers and a diamond loser. But the important thing is we're looking at the diamonds and we don't know how they're going to break. We need to set up that diamond suit while we can have the ace of clubs. So it's not uncost. If those diamonds break 3 and 2, we're fine. But if the diamonds don't break, we still have a possibility of going down on this hand in 4 spades. Did you make 4 spades? Did you make 4 spades?
We made 5 spades. We made 5.
You made 5. You never got a heart lead, obviously. You got a queen of diamonds lead.
I think so. I don't remember.
It changes the whole hand.
Yep.
It does.
We were lucky.
Okay, that was lucky. All right, so we can go on to hand number 1. Let's get to hand number 1, everybody. Just remember, we never repeat a transfer suit. It guarantees 6. When you transfer, it's always 5. All right, let's look at this hand. I don't know it. Pass by north. 1 diamond. I want everyone to know, and I'm going to say that again, that anytime you have 3 quick tricks and the king is with an ace, not on its own, but with the ace, that is always an opening hand. I don't want you ever to say, but I've only got 11 points. Don't do that. When you have 3 quick tricks, you could open a hand with 12 or 13 points and you don't have 3 quick tricks. This is tricks, everyone. It's wonderful. You open a hand 1 diamond. We cannot bid south. We have not got enough to overcall 1 no trump. We cannot double because we do not have hearts and we're supposed to be short in diamonds. So we're going to pass. And now West must bid a major 1 heart up the bidding ladder. Pass by North. And now this hand East is going to bid 2 diamonds because you don't want to bury a 6 card minor. And now you know they're not fitting. So far we don't get busy. Partner's there on the other side of the table to balance you if partner wants to do something. But you are not getting busy on this hand, South. You know, so far they have not found a fit. So it goes pass. Now, the West hand has got 9, 10, 11, 12. And a stopper in all the suits. Over 2 diamonds, bids 2 no trump. 2 no trump says I have 11, 12 points, partner. And if you want to go on to game, we might have a game. It's going to go pass. And now you've only got 11 points. So you've got either you just bid 3 diamonds to play, or you pass 2 no and get out as fast as you can. I would like to play in 3 diamonds. And I want to tell you why. I just made a statement a few minutes ago about aces and kings of the suit contracts. You're wide open in 2 suits. Partner is only showing 11, 12 points. And when you have aces and kings, you are far better off playing in a suit contract. You've got 2 doubletons. I would just put 3 diamonds and say, partner, that's where I want to play. And partner must respect you. You're not passing 2 no. You want to just put 3 diamonds to play. And partner can pass. And that's where you should be. What was your contract on board 1? Whoever asked me about it. I was interested to know. Aces and kings of the suits. Can anyone let me know what happened? If you played in 3 no or 2 no or 3 diamonds.
I'm not
Anyone?
the one who asked, but our opponents stopped at 2 diamonds. They didn't do the other thing, but they made 3.
They made 3 diamonds.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, West has to bid the limit of the hand. West cannot pass 2 diamonds. West is the responder, and it's your job to tell partner what range you are in. Remember, I teach you about responders bids, mini, midi, maxi. You've got to tell partner you're in the medium range. It is your duty to tell partner by bidding 2 no trump. And now they've got to find a lead. And it's very hard to find a lead like this. Now, one of the things I've always advocated, and I've still done it, I've always done it, is that when I have long trumps, I always lead my long suit. This is part of defense. Long trumps, long suits. So on this hand, I would lead the ace of spades and another spade. I want to shorten declarer that I can have more trumps than them. That is what I'd like to do. I can't lead a club from ace queen, and hearts is what they bid. And I'm not leading a short suit. That is out of the question. When I've got long trumps, I lead long suits. So I would have led the ace of spades. Are there any questions?
Yes, I thought the ace promises the king.
Yes, it does, but not when I've got a long suit and long trumps. And then you all see the king in dummy. What can we do? You're all going to see that king in dummy, so you know I don't have ace king, right?
And why would we not lead hearts? The person on the right did not support the hearts.
Well,
So
I don't want to rough anything because I've got long trumps. I want to lead my long suit. You could lead a heart.
Because I thought that might, if I shorten my hearts in time, I might be able to rough a heart or 2 of theirs.
Well, you can try. So what did you lead? The 3 of hearts?
Yeah, I did lead the 3 of hearts. Didn't make any difference. They made the 3 diamonds.
They made 3 diamonds.
Yeah.
You led the 3 of hearts. So let's go back. 3 of hearts. Let's talk about it. You put up the jack. And now you don't know what partner's led from. You don't have partners led from the king. So unfortunately, you've got to cover. So they've got no heart losers. So now, having no heart losers, they've got to start drawing trumps. Because there's nothing else to play but to draw trumps. And we don't know which way they're going to play it. So they're going to play the 2 of diamonds. And it's going to go low. And they must probably put up the king and then play the jack. I don't know if they would put up the jack because they don't want to be stuck on the table. When you're looking at that hand, I don't want to be stuck on the table. I want to get out of it. So I don't know if they played the jack or the king. I think I'd put up the king. And hope they'll cover the jack with the queen. And then I get the terrible news. Well, I don't mind. I'll play the ace. I want to get it out of my way. And all I can give you is the queen because I've got all the others. So I'll give it to you. And what are you going to throw away? A spade? It doesn't really matter. I wouldn't throw a heart. I should undo that. We've got to keep parity with dummy. So I'll throw a spade. All right. What are they going to play next? Another heart? That's fine. That's going to be a disaster now. It's going to pick up the 9. They should play ace and another spade. So let's go back. Ace and another spade is a much better play. You're not going to get a heart ruff. In this position, you should play the ace of spades and another spade. That's the right play. And another one. Partner can't have the king of hearts. That's for sure. Okay, now you've got to get back to your hand. When you can't play a club, you have to play the 7 of hearts. And now you can draw the last trump. The 9. And that will draw the last trump. Okay, so you've got 2 trumps left. And now you've got to make a decision if the hearts are going to break. Well, you don't know that the hearts are not breaking. So play the 5 of hearts. And when you see the hearts don't break, you can ruff one. It's not a problem. Ruff a heart. Okay, ruff a heart. And now you've got to play the club. Okay? And now you've got to, well, there's nothing to guess. Whatever they play, it doesn't matter. You've got the ace, so just take it. And that's the end of the hand. Right? And the rest are theirs. They should make 10 tricks. Okay? Any questions? I don't like leading doubletons. I'm against doubleton leads. I hate leading doubletons. So that really helped a lot. Any other questions? No questions? Okay. All right. Well, I hope you all had a good time tonight. I look forward to seeing you on Thursday. And have a good time, everybody.
Thank you, Linda.
Pleasure. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.